What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Bulls Report. My name is Patrick Siepman, and coming up on today's show, I want to get you guys the latest trade rumors around Coby White, Nikola Vucevic, and Lonzo Ball, as all three of these guys' names have been floated in the latest NBA trade rumors. So get you guys all the information you need to know about these three players on the Chicago Bulls. But before we dive into it, a little fun question for you guys. Me and producer Moose were chopping it up about the Bulls, and we were discussing Michael Jordan. And at 61 years old, do you think Jordan could score 10 points a game, whether that's for 2 weeks, a month, 2 months? You guys let me know your thoughts down below. Very, very, very curious to see what you guys have to say. I was kind of in the camp as, yeah, he could. It would obviously, be an uphill battle for MJ on this one, but I think he could do it. I mean, with how, finesse the NBA game has gotten, not a lot of physicality, I think Jordan could step off the couch and average at least 10 points a game. So you guys let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section if MJ could score 10 points a game at 61 years old. All right, let's dive into it. Magic, could they be trading for Coby White this year at the NBA trade deadline? Well, the trade rumors are hot on this being the case. A lot of reports are out there that the Magic are heavily interested in Coby White. So the mock trade idea I had for the Bulls giving away Coby White would be Cole Anthony, a 2025 first-round pick. It is top 5 protected from the Denver Nuggets, which the Magic have, and then a 2025 second-round pick. Since the Bulls lost one in the Zach LaVine trade, I thought it would just make sense for them to retain another second-round pick in this trade. But, my thoughts on trading Coby White, I would have to be absolutely blown away by a trade offer to consider moving off number 0. And the biggest reason for this is we have seen the development of Coby White over the last couple of years, especially last year. When LaVine left the lineup, he took a scoring from around 8 points a game all the way up to around 20 points a game. And this year, he's still averaging a solid 18 points a game. So I would have to be absolutely blown away by a trade offer to move off Coby White. But if the Magic call you and say, hey, we'll give you a first-round pick and a second, plus this guy right here, Cole Anthony, I mean, it's definitely something the Bulls have to consider. But, Cole Anthony, he's having an okay year with the Magic. Definitely has taken a step back this season compared to last. Only playing about 16.5 minutes per game, 8.4 points, 2.8 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and he has been the most efficient guy from the field. And even goes deeper than that. He just hasn't been efficient whatsoever. Catch and shoot three-pointers this season, 28.4. Pull-up three-point percentage only takes about 1 per game, but that's at 37.8%. Pull-up midi field goal percentage, not too effective there, 38.8%. Then less than 10 feet, only shooting 53.8%. League average for guards is around 57%. So definitely struggles in terms of efficiency category. And if we're just looking at a shot chart here, from beyond the arc, besides the top of the key, he is a below 30% three-point shooter. He's 37% exactly at the top of the key, but 29% from the right wing, 28% from the left wing, and from the corners, he's at 29% a pop. So definitely not the most efficient player, but he does play with a lot of energy, which I will say for Cole Anthony. But then again, if this is the deal the Bulls get for Coby White, I would be very skeptical on this. Let me ask you guys this, and then I'll give you guys my answer. Would you accept this trade? Give me an A for accept or give me a D for decline down below in the comment section. If you would trade Coby White for Cole Anthony, a 2025 first-round pick from the Denver Nuggets that is top 5 protected, and a 2025 second-round pick. You guys let me know your thoughts down below. I think my answer for this is simple. I'm going to decline this trade. I actually do think Coby White could be a solid building piece for the Chicago Bulls as we are fully in this rebuild and youth movement. I like the pairing of him next to Modest Buzelis. Now, I originally wanted Coby to be the point guard of the future, but all the reports are indicating that Josh Giddey is that to the Bulls front office. So maybe Coby could be the 2 guard of the future. I prefer him at the 1, but still, it's going to have to take a massive trade offer for me just to get rid of Coby White because he's on a very team-friendly deal. Like, you don't need to panic and trade him this year. You could wait till next year's NBA trade deadline, probably get a better deal for him, or just wait till the summer. So if that's the deal for the Chicago Bulls they're offered, I'm going to say decline on that. Now, coming up next year on the show, we got the latest trade rumors around Nikola Vucevic and Lonzo Ball. Specifically around Vuce, these trade rumors are really starting to heat up following the Zach LaVine trade. But before I do dive into it, I do want to tell you guys about today's presenting sponsor, and that is PrizePicks. Now, if you guys download the PrizePicks app today and plug in that promo code CLNS, you guys will get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Download the PrizePicks app today, plug in that promo code CLNS, get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Now, what is PrizePicks? PrizePicks is the best place to get real money sports action with over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. PrizePicks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash Run your game all season long on PrizePicks. Now, for the big game this Sunday, Chiefs versus Eagles, they got a free pick for you guys. Only one Patrick Mahomes passing yard will get you one win on PrizePicks. So when you're creating your lineups for the big game, Eagles versus Chiefs, make sure you guys include this in your lineups. You guys will not want to miss this one. But download the PrizePicks app today. Plug in that promo code CLNS. Get $50 instantly after you put your first $5 lineup. Download the app today. Plug in promo code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. A massive shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring today's show. PrizePicks, run your game. All right, so we have gotten countless numbers of reports that the Warriors will be calling the Chicago Bulls on Nikola Vucevic. So this is most likely the trade offer that's going to be floated out there. It is Kyle Anderson, Gary Payton, and Santos, and a 2025 first-round pick that is lottery protected from the Golden State Warriors, and obviously Golden State lands Nikola Vucevic. Now, on the Warriors side of things, I actually think Vucevic makes a lot of sense in that read and react offense, and especially, Warriors. Their bread and butter is setting a Steph Curry high pick and roll. They're going to blitz the ball handler, that being Steph, and then it's Vooch just playing 4-on-3, which I actually do think he is incredibly effective in doing so. But, Vooch's numbers, he's a walking 18-10 guy. You guys just see the last 4 seasons. That's pretty much what he has put up every single year. Now, the three-point shooting number this season is a lot higher than it has in past years, but I will say in the month of January, Vooch is shooting below 30% from downtown. So again, I am just not really too sure if he is a perfect fit for the Golden State Warriors, but I still think it makes a lot of sense. Now, you obviously have the questions on Vooch as a defender, not being one of the best center defenders in the NBA, and I do think the Warriors, they want a guy next to Draymond that can protect the rim, and that just isn't Vooch, because I talk about how good Vooch is, offensively. He's a walking 18-10 guy, but I still think overall he is a net negative out there on the basketball court because of the main reason he is just a cone on defense. He cannot guard anybody. So we'll see if the Warriors are willing to give up that amount of, draft capital and, young players for a guy like Vooch. But if the Bulls get a first-round pick for Nikola Vucevic, even if it's lottery protected, you have to take it and run. But let's dive into the new report here as the Bulls are actively trading Lonzo Ball before the NBA trade deadline. This was coming in from Casey Johnson, one of the most tapped-in beat reporters around the Chicago Bulls, and he's hearing a lot of buzz of Chicago potentially moving off Lonzo Ball. So I do want to quickly just talk about Lonzo, how he's been for the Bulls this season, and he's been very solid. Obviously the efficiency, not going to blow you away by any means. Shooting 37% from the field, that's not good whatsoever, but he's starting to up his three-point percentage over the last couple weeks, shooting 34.7%, but he just makes winning plays. Lonzo, is the definition of a winning basketball player. He makes every single winning play when it matters the most. So, listen, I would love for the Bulls, if you don't trade Lonzo and he hits free agency this upcoming summer, I would love for the Bulls to re-sign him. Him being a backup guard off the bench, getting 20, 25 minutes a night, I think that's his sweet spot. So I would love for the Bulls to bring him back. But again, if some team gets really desperate and throws you a first-round pick, that's probably the only way I'm considering moving off Lonzo Ball is for a first-round pick. Probably not doing it for 2-2s. But again, we'll have to wait and see what the best offer Chicago gets. But two teams that could trade for Lonzo, I got the Los Angeles Lakers and the San Antonio Spurs. So main reason for the Lakers, they have been heavily connected to Lonzo. They want to, recreate the LeBronzo era in Los Angeles. I think it would be a great guard for them to bring off the bench, as they need better defenders at the point of attack. And Lonzo, still is a very, very good defender. But also watch out for the San Antonio Spurs. They're starting to be aggressive after, acquiring De'Aaron Fox in the Zach LaVine, the Sacramento trade. So those are two teams that I could see trading for Lonzo. But honestly, if we had to call where Lonzo could go, I would probably choose other. I feel like it's going to be a team we have no idea about that will trade for Lonzo Ball. But again, this is all speculation right now in terms of where Lonzo and Vooch and Coby White could go. But be honest with me for a second. Would you trade Lonzo Ball? Give me a T for trade or give me a P for pass. You guys let me know your thoughts down below. Also, hit me up on Twitter. @PatSieps is the Twitter handle. If you guys give me a follow over there, I'll give you guys a follow right back. But we'll see you guys next time. As always, go Bulls.